Here we are.
Welcome back.
Three of us. We are.
Yeah.
We're back.
Three amigos back again.
Three amigos. Liam was a fill-in.
Yes.
How was he?
He was alright.
Did
We didn't have high expectations, but no, I'm joking. No, it was good. No, he was good.
That podcast was loose.
That one was a bit loose. That one got
very last minute. And
very last minute, and then it got political at one point, a bit racist as well.
I did see the title of it.
Yeah.
Like, oh gosh, I've gone off the rails.
I don't know if Liam told you the comment he made towards the end.
I don't know if I should
I
hear
remember.
Yeah, look.
We don't need to go visit.
No, we don't. We
We'll leave that in
We don't.
episode
That's
5.
fine. Yeah.
How many views did we get on that?
Let me actually check.
Analytics.
Oh, God. Yes. Well, so we started doing reels on
Yes.
the gram.
Reels have been going good.
Reels have actually been going all right.
We're
So I'm
getting
just gonna
good
pop up.
feedback, and I see followers. Because I'm linked to it, and I'm getting every day. I'm like, I'm getting followers, but they're not me. They're
Right.
actually podcasts. So
Correct.
they
Followers are coming.
Foreigners.
following
Yes, as
up
well.
some foreigners. Yeah, we did pick up some foreigners.
Yeah.
I don't know where we picked up some foreigners from, but
I don't
there's
know. That's a good question.
that is a
Do you want to shout out any new
yeah,
followers?
you want to early shout outs. That's very true.
Well,
Because
on
wait, where have you been actually, Hudson?
Yes.
Obviously,
Yes.
you were absent from the last one, and we
Yeah.
made up a lot of stories that may or may not have been true, which you can clear up right now. No pun intended.
clear up. What does that even mean? No, I've been traveling. I've been having a great time, really. It's been a good break away from Adelaide.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, really good opportunity to get away. Southeast Asia, beautiful part of the world.
Yeah.
Very different culture. Pretty, shocked when you first get there, but as you kind of amalgamate, it's a bit easier to kind of navigate and understand and be one with the land in a sense. I don't know if that makes any sense, but no, I had a great time. So I was away for 2 weeks, so that's why I wasn't able to be a part of the last podcast where Liam filled in and it got out of hand.
Yes.
But hopefully
was not
hopefully
there
today
to
will
keep
be a
us in
little more
check.
tame.
Hopefully.
But no, it was fantastic. So 2 weeks in Vietnam. Highly suggest going there one day if you haven't.
Maybe you have to do a business trip there, a company trip.
Maybe I'll just make up an excuse.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. Put it on the
on
the business
Well, the
expense.
the
On
credit
business
card.
Well, yeah, look, we could do a business expense
Yeah.
when we actually get an ABN and make this a business.
True.
Then we can business it.
I like that
Absolutely.
idea.
Absolutely.
All right. First business trip will be to Vietnam. So
Sounds good,
we'll
mate.
put it in the book.
Sounds very good.
Okay, hit
All
us
right.
with some
So analytics. So
analytics.
on Instagram, we're up to now 38 followers. So thank you so much, guys.
That's a big increase.
Fantastic.
It is a big
Thank you,
We were
guys.
in
increase.
like the 20s, I thought, last episode.
I think
so-
we're like 25, and then from a couple of reels that we started posting, we've gone up to 38. So we do appreciate you guys, firstly watching the reels and then also following us, and we always appreciate the support. We just did little snippets of like our camping podcast, and I think that's going to be the plan going forward, is just to have these little snippets of our podcast that I understand are very long. So if you don't listen to the whole thing, like I completely understand. So we'll just
I
give you
don't.
a bit of the highlights. Craig's not that forgiving.
Not that forgiving. Either
There were-
listen to the whole thing. No, that's it. Just listen to the whole
No, to
thing.
be fair, if you're not watching the whole thing, you're missing on some great content.
Yeah,
Let's just be real.
correct.
The reels, we
Other highlights of
other
our good
highlights, but
content.
there's other gems in there you'd be missing if you don't listen.
Yeah.
Correct.
It was until I started like going to the reels that I noticed like the little quirks of like when you guys would like laugh at like random stuff that would be said. Like for our latest reel, like the
Yeah,
one I'm
just
talking about
immature,
beer.
though. I'm just
beer
so
with head.
immature.
As soon as I said it.
That's what
It was
started it.
funny.
You were the
It
one
was
that
so
started
funny. You started laughing. And then the next thing, Craig started laughing. And then you just like everyone just broke down.
I
after
think you
said
just
that
got
one
it
line.
before me. I was just like, I did not expect it. And then Hudson laughed. I was like, oh my God, actually, I get it now. And I was like, oh, I get what he's laughing at. It just like went
Understand.
right over my head. And I was just like, oh yeah, I'm just chilling there having a good time. And then I was like, hold on, this is a funny moment.
There was definitely one moment that I look back on, and I think we were talking about the analytics at the time,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Oh, how's our growth going?"
Yes, yeah.
that was that got a few laughs.
That's
pretty
on
good.
the whiteboard of potential real ideas. So we'll see.
Yes,
We'll see
that's
how we
true.
go.
That is true.
But yeah, I think we're gonna keep pumping it out for you guys because we like it on Instagram.
Come on, you stole the setup. That was the setup.
Jeez,
No,
okay.
no, it wasn't a
Let's move
setup.
on.
We understand where we're at as a podcast.
I love it. Like I said, we are professional podcast.
All right, let's move on.
It's good to have you back, Hudson.
No, I'm glad to
We
be back.
appreciate it.
Glad to be back.
So
Yeah.
the last reel that we did got around 700 like views. So we
Wow.
appreciate it, and that's
Wow.
on Instagram. But then if we go over to YouTube, it's gone up to 1K.
Wow.
1K on that one, and we
Wait, what?
Yeah,
1K.
that the last reel was 1K.
That's a...
Yeah, that's our
Wait,
highest.
didn't we have a guest that said 1K
That's big.
and I'm coming on? I think we have a special guest coming up that needed
1K views.
1K views was
All right.
their...
If you're listening, if you are that potential guest that's listening,
we've
now
ticked
you know.
over the 1K, so you now
Yeah.
have to come on.
1K views. So, and I forget it's a reel, but it's still 1K. 1K
Doesn't
views.
matter. We'll
Exactly.
take 1K. That's what...
So yes,
requirement
thank you
was.
so much for your continued support, and we will keep trying to deliver this brilliant content that
Yeah,
we
we-
call the Table 43 podcast.
I think in the coming weeks we have a few special guests that are going to be a part of the podcast,
Correct,
which we're very excited to announce and introduce them.
Correct. Craig is working on deals.
I think our next podcast episode will have a guest on it. I'm just working on the appearance fee, which is $0.
Yeah.
Are
But
you sure there's not a paper bag under the table?
look,
Maybe.
I'm not sure if we have any paper bags under the table to give away, but we are working on getting merch and other things to potentially give away to people that come on.
Correct.
That's right.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And if you are a Patreon subscriber, you'll be the first to get your hands on this merch. So if
Yeah.
you would like to jump the gun, please consider subscribing. It is free still at the moment. And we will we'll thank you by giving you hopefully some
I think
cool
in the
merch
next
coming
month
soon.
I'll have something ready to go merch-wise.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Might be only something little, but there'll be something to go.
All right.
And you'll start seeing some Table 43 stickers around.
A few
and-
coasters.
And a
And
few
coasters.
coasters around at
Yeah.
venues. And you'll start seeing Table 43 pop up around Adelaide, hopefully.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So
Put the name out there.
You heard it here first, folks. So
Yep. Global expansion. First I was
Alright.
thinking Australia, New Zealand we take next.
yeah.
Maybe Greenland after that.
Oh,
So
Yeah, we'll
You know,
try and
get-
get there before Trump, but we'll see. There's no promises. Yeah. Our
Fuck
credit
it, we'll
card.
take on Russia.
Russia, oh my god.
whoa!
We're going straight for
I
the
was
motherland.
going for more neutral countries than that, but okay, go to the top of the tree.
We love getting political. We got political straight away. It's good.
In a
good.
joking manner.
What do you mean? I thought we're serious.
Our military force is not that strong.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
cannot take those countries.
If you'd like to join our military forces, please subscribe to the Patreon.
Ah,
Yeah, Table 43.
that is like the most aggressive form of expansion for our podcast.
correct.
I think, I was watching the movie. I was in preparation to go to Vietnam. I watched Good Morning Vietnam.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great
Good
film with
movie.
Robin Williams.
Yep.
He was obviously a radio presenter during the war. We could do that for our troops if
We
we ever-
could.
Yeah.
Because, like everyone knows, World War III is just around the corner. So we potentially could actually just have a radio
Yeah.
show going on.
Yeah, because I don't want to be a part of it. I'm happy
No.
to just do the radio side.
Correct. I mean, if we get drafted, I don't know how it works these days.
I'm hoping I've aged out. Good luck to you two.
Thanks, Ray.
Yeah, what's the age of conscription? Yeah.
I don't know.
Whatever I am. I don't know. It depends how desperately you need people, I guess. Like it starts always younger, fitter, but then it depends how desperately you need to keep backing up
Yeah.
like supplies of this is getting such a weird podcast.
It is. Well,
But yeah,
we can-
that's
we can
generally
pull it-
how
we
it
can pull
works.
it back.
It starts in one and then it expands based
Yeah.
on need and bodies.
yeah.
Yep, true.
So yeah,
Speaking of war, Vietnam.
Oh.
How's Vietnam?
yes, let's get
Such
into
a
it.
weird segue.
that is not our best segue. but like,
no,
let's-
but we'll take it.
All love to Vietnam. We're not trying
Yes.
to bring back any bad memories.
they're a peaceful people.
They are very peaceful, very
yeah.
respectful. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
Very small, but
Yeah.
so
Small-
Did get lost in a crowd.
Okay, I remember hearing something about that. Actually, Liam was telling me about it. That when he went to buy like shirts in Vietnam, he had to buy like double XL. for it to fit him.
You had to get the larger size. Absolutely. Did a lot of bartering as well.
Bartering.
That was fun.
How was that as an experience?
It was interesting. I think you do it the first time and you kind of just get used to it. And you gain a bit more confidence in how you can approach it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the time they do hassle you quite a lot. And it can be not rude, but they'd have their own little way of doing it to bring in shoppers.
Correct.
But no, I think you don't really back down, you don't feed into what they want necessarily. You have to put your own price point, and you kind of have to meet in the middle a lot of the time. You rarely put a price down for, say, if, they want something for 800,000 dong.
Yeah.
And you ask for 600,000, most of the time you'll meet in the middle. So it's going to be around 700,000 mark.
Yeah.
And you just kind of get a feel for that. So a lot of the time you do get good deals if you, respectful and, you don't lowball them either, because otherwise they can push you away. But no, it was fantastic. I loved it. But yeah, I bought a lot of, you probably saw, got a lot of basketball jerseys, got some shoes.
Yeah.
So yeah, came away with a few good purchases that I'm very pleased with.
Oh, good. I know like bartering is a very unique experience for a lot of people. Like, because we don't really get that here in Adelaide.
No, it's all set prices.
Correct. But yeah, if you go to like Vietnam, I think you have to, because they'll rip you off. They will instantly know that you're a tourist, and then they will just try and milk you for
big time
all the money. Oh God! Oh my God! Moving on.
In this, but speaking of,
and I was going to say.
Yes.
I had a few times. Liam had a few times that, if they like you enough, they'll give you a good price.
There you go.
And what does that mean?
Okay.
Make it up yourselves.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. What does
a question
that mean?
a question for the viewers.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
What do you believe?
I'm just going to run with this bartering question and this bartering scenario. And because we are a hospitality podcast, first and foremost, is bartering something that you could do in hospitality?
That's actually
that would be cool.
Interesting. Did you have to barter in Vietnam, like for bars and restaurants?
No.
I'm guessing that would be different.
I mean, I don't believe that street food you had to barter with. I don't think so. But all the restaurants and bars that we attended, we didn't.
Yeah.
It was a set price. So you couldn't. But I reckon that's quite an interesting play there, Craig.
I feel like it would be a unique restaurant business to start up, and you could barter for the price of your meal.
Correct.
Like, obviously there'd have to be, I'm assuming, some sort of range or something.
Yeah.
Like, it couldn't be like, I'm going to pay $5 for that steak. Fuck you. It would have to be like, all right, your steak could be bartered between $20 and $40 or something like that, and then you just barter for your food.
It'd be such a long process, though.
It would be as well.
Imagine being at the bar. The bar's packed. It was like, I want this West End for $3.
Yeah. You wouldn't get anything done, honestly.
No, you wouldn't. Because you're getting some fights as well.
Some druggo, unfortunately, will come and be like $1.50. Like, no.
Well, let's be honest.
50
People
cents,
try and barter with you anyway, even though they know they can't.
They're
true. Like, oh yeah, like, give me that one for free, or like, give me that one.
Correct.
Or like, give me that one. Is that on special? Happy hour's finished.
Or
do you reckon I can still have it at happy hour price? People always try and barter anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe you have like an esky full of beers, and these are the select ones you can barter for.
Yeah.
Oh, you could. Yeah.
I think maybe even a coffee.
Barter for a coffee.
Like, yeah.
There's no reason they should be $6.50 in the first place.
It's quiet.
True, they're getting expensive.
It's quiet today. Like, it's quiet at the moment. I'll give you $4 for the coffee. It's quiet. All right, fine, $4. Let's do it. Whereas when it's busy, you're like, nah, you're paying full price for it. But I wouldn't mind some discretion of the person working to do some healthy bartering if needed.
Correct. And I think it's up to both the
you got to be respectful of the business and management.
Up to the business as well, and then also up to the client, the customer. That if they're gonna barter, you don't like you said, if you lowball someone, they're just gonna be like, I'm not gonna serve you.
No, that's right.
I'm not gonna waste my time.
Exactly right.
They'll just move you on and just go talk to the next person, basically.
Yeah.
But all right, bartering would be interesting.
Yeah.
Good point.
But like, how was your hospitality experience in Vietnam?
Yeah, it was really good. They're very, they love people in general. I mean, Vietnam is built off tourism a lot of it.
Yeah.
It's quite a socialist nation as well.
Yeah.
previously communist, now it's turned to socialist now. So tourism's one of the major industries that they bring in. So naturally, they're just a very respectful people in terms of hospitality.
Yeah.
So the more the merrier they bring in. You can look at a lot of the bars. There's a lot of strips in terms of they're equivalent to Hindley Street that you go down. They have people like standing on the street in security t-shirts when they're not actually security guards. They'll try and drag you into these places.
Oh.
So yeah, it's not out of disrespect to, it probably comes across to us as quite rude, but to them it's just a part of their culture. That's how they bring in people. They'll put big menus in front of your face trying to drag you in or things like that. But it's just part of it. I mean, for me, I probably got a bit sick of it by the end. I was telling people to get out the way. But that's just what they do every night in such a touristy town as well. So
And because that's probably their livelihood. Basically.
It is.
That's how they...
It's part of their culture. They might have a bar and have 10 people standing outside just trying to bring people in. They'll even stand in your way or walk right next to you. It does get annoying though, because I had a few times with my mates where we got to the point, a breaking point, and we was like, no, get the hell out the way. We've had enough. So we're going this way.
Yeah.
We're not looking back. But no, I think it's all part of it. But no, in terms of the hospitality, I think it's pretty standard as well, compared to Western culture. Not a lot changes. I think when we were in homestays, it was a bit different because, say, we're on the Hajang Loop. They're far more accommodating to a smaller group, knowing they're coming in and staying in their complex. But no, it was really funny because you have... a lot of these families obviously cook out the back of these homestays that sometimes the young children will be at the bar serving us.
Oh,
so that
dear.
That was
Okay.
quite funny actually. So she'd be like sitting on a few milk crates just so she could sit over the bar serving everyone beer. But
and when you're saying
it's a bit
like
different.
When you're saying like kids, like would you say like what?
Oh, like 6.
Oh my goodness.
Like that sort of young.
So no responsible service of alcohol.
No, that doesn't exist actually.
That's
Especially when
funny.
Happy Water's involved.
Oh, please explain to the viewers what Happy Water is. It sounds interesting.
So when we're traveling through North Vietnam, through the Hajang Loop, we'd go to each of the hostels or homestays where we were staying, and a lot of the nights we would sing karaoke with our easy riders, which was a lot of fun. A lot of the time they didn't speak any English, so you just have to do a bit of sign language or just smile. But one thing that really brought us all together was this thing called Happy Water. And what Happy Water is, it's this rice sort of wine that's made purely from rice, and it's quite a strong alcohol. But yeah, I think I would say it's probably their equivalent to vodka. That's how I would describe it. But yeah, you'd have it straight. You'd have it with your dinner, and then afterwards when you're singing karaoke. So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Couple more
a lot of
songs.
fun. I mean, you have quite a lot when you're singing karaoke.
Yeah.
But yeah, and they had their own version of Cheers, which is very fun.
Ah. You care to share?
I could try it.
Yeah.
We need to do it with a drink.
We
should have
water.
a drink. We can do it with water, or we can do it.
All right. Show
I
us.
could absolutely butcher this, so I'm sorry to anyone listening.
That's right.
takes
We're
any
not
disrespect
racist.
to
We
it.
clarified that
Apologies
last
to our
episode.
Vietnamese
Yeah.
listeners.
True.
All right.
I am oi, and then you say oi.
Oi.
Hey,
Mot hai ba jo. Then you repeat it.
Mot hai ba jo.
Mot hai ba jo.
Mot hai ba jo.
Mot hai ba jo jo jo.
Mot hai ba jo jo jo.
Hai ba o.
Hi,
Hai ba
ba.
o.
Cheers, and then you drink.
And you just.
That's it.
Oh,
Do
wow.
that every
okay.
single time. I hope it went quicker. That's a long time before you get a drink. I'll be thirsty.
Well, I had to
if
remember the.
I have to be thirsty.
Damn.
That gives you a brief idea of what they do.
That sounds awesome,
Cheers.
actually.
It's a lot of fun when you're all together in a big crowd and
Yeah.
you just got your Happy Water.
So you'll be in a bar and then you're just hearing like a group of people do this in the corner.
Oh, you can.
Yeah.
I didn't. When we were on our tours, we did it.
Okay.
More or less, but
Yeah.
it was a lot of fun.
Damn.
I butchered it also.
No, that's fine.
But
We're trying to go international, so
We are.
have
This
to-
is going to be a good reel.
Yeah.
Us doing the Vietnamese cheers.
Yeah,
This
just
is
like-
a great reel.
Two white boys and an Indian guy just doing like a Vietnamese cheers.
Is that like a joke? Two white boys and an Indian guy walking to a Vietnamese
walking-
bar.
walking to a Vietnamese
Hey,
bar.
hey, hey, yo.
Straight away. Straight away.
All right, we're
butchering
cancelled.
it. Yeah.
We are cancelled.
What do you mean? That was Vietnamese cheers.
I wasn't even close.
There was a lot of loud noises. That's the important part.
I have
Anyway, back to everything else with Vietnam. Vietnamese coffee. Have
Yes.
you guys had the chance to try it before?
So I've had Vietnamese coffee in Adelaide, and I'd want to assume it's not the same.
So they have a massive range of different types of coffee.
Yeah.
I would say, I think they're the second biggest exporter of coffee in the world. Second to
Really?
Brazil. Yeah, which you probably wouldn't believe.
That excites me.
Yeah, you definitely want to go there
I
now.
love coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think each of us
It's my
here
lifeblood.
adore coffee.
Yeah.
But yeah, their coffee culture is ridiculous because a lot of traditional, architecture over there, obviously, in terms of the little shop fronts and everything else. But their coffee houses were, interestingly, very modern. They were built very recently, and they're very clean.
Yeah.
I would show you some pictures, but they were just incredibly looked after, and I didn't expect it, but their coffee culture is so strong over there.
Yeah.
They just have a massive range. They do egg coffee, they do coconut coffee, they do
Interesting.
regular cappuccinos, lattes, and everything else.
Yeah.
They do yogurt sort of coffees as well, where they put like berry.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, it's really interesting, but
Wow. Okay.
you also got to be very careful not to get a stomach bug on them
Correct.
as well,
Yes.
which I think a few people on our trip did.
Yeah.
But no, just it was very interesting. But because they obviously use condensed milk as well.
Yes.
so it's a bit different
Yes.
to how we.
I hate condensed milk coffee.
Really?
It's fucking
I-
gross.
I love it.
I do
I love
enjoy
it.
it.
Like when I was in uni, that's all I would have is just Vietnamese iced coffee and the condensed milk and.
I can't do it.
I
I
just
don't like
like- I
the
like the
taste
flavour
of
of it.
condensed milk. I don't like the
Yeah.
flavour. See, I'm the opposite.
Is it like too sweet for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like it.
Because I know
Coffee's bitter.
Craig's
but-
a big coffee connoisseur, I'd say, and I know you like the coffee taste more than the actual milk or the mix.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
I'm more than happy to have like the less milk and more the coffee flavour.
Hot picks and ice picks.
Yeah, like you want something to take away the bitterness of it, but it doesn't need to be like smothered with milk.
Yeah.
To take away the fact that it's actually tastes coffee.
The coffee.
You
Yeah.
got to get that different beans and the different grounds and the different
Yeah.
flavours.
There's so much that goes into making coffee as well, like in terms of the temperature
Correct.
and the length of the shot that it must
Yeah.
pour for it to actually.
How would you test the temperature of a coffee, would you say?
In terms of the milk, I'm sorry.
Oh, milk and coffee. Well,
Um,
we have spoken on this podcast before about potential ways you can test the temperature.
Okay,
of a
do we have to
coffee.
return?
We could return. There could be a reel coming up.
If you haven't seen episode 3, the dick thermometer, check it out now.
Episode 4. 4 or 3?
I think it's 3.
4 was the camping.
No, 4 was the camping. 3 was the haunting one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's right.
4
Yep.
was the
True,
camping one.
true,
So
true,
yeah,
true.
check out episode.
Go back and check
4.
that. Shameless
And
plug
you'll-
on that episode.
You'll find out how you can test the temperature of coffee. But actually, your story has actually a good entree for what I think we could talk about for mains, which is the coffee culture and just coffee in general in Australia compared to the rest of the world.
Sure.
On just coffee in the rest of the world.
Sure.
Because I know we all love coffee. I'm not the biggest coffee lover, but I am yet.
Yeah, you'll get there.
I could change.
Are you a big red
Could
wine
change.
drinker?
No.
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 Okay, there you go.
I love spirits, so like rum. Rum's my go-to. But no, I'm trying to get into the red wine scene. Like with the wine tastings and all that.
Sure.
Like, I like to try some, but I'm not there yet. And coffee is the same for me. I'm not there yet with coffee. I'll have an odd coffee. I only started drinking coffee because I started working in hospitality. I wanted to know what it was like to drink coffee and what I could like maybe tell other guests. But I found out really quickly people know what they want with coffee.
Yeah, people are very particular as well.
Correct.
Especially, and that's what we're talking about now,
Yeah.
in Australia, people are very particular with how they want their coffee.
Yes.
Um,
I know you wanted to add something to that as well.
go for it.
I was agreeing with your
Yeah.
coffee origin story that
Yeah.
mine came from working hospitality too. The late nights, the early mornings. Suddenly I got into coffee and it was disgusting the first couple of times I had it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And then eventually out of necessity, it became like a thing that, I grew to actually enjoy coffee, but
Correct.
it wasn't initially a
I
love.
think I kind of transitioned. So you obviously start off with the hot chocolates.
Congratulations.
Then you go through
Yes.
a mocha stage.
Yeah.
And then you go through to a cappuccino. And then you
Yes.
kind of venture out into everything else. Like
Yeah.
my go-to now is probably an Iceland Black with a dash of milk.
Not bad. Not
Yeah.
bad.
See, that's where I'm at get that coffee flavor, and then that's what you want. Dash of milk just to take
Dash
the
of milk
bitterness
takes the
away.
bitterness away.
Take the
Take it
bitterness
out, yeah.
away, but you want the coffee. If you really enjoy coffee,
Correct.
I think most people there's something about just the flavor of it that you get used to.
And in Australia, from what I've heard, we are actually blessed with one of the best like cafe scenes. I think in
definitely.
all of our states compared to anywhere in the world. If someone disagrees or has another opinion, like let us know. But from what I've heard, it's like in Australia or like in Adelaide, where we're from, the reason that Starbucks doesn't do that well is because our coffee scene is like out of this.
Well, they mentioned
world.
that Starbucks actually tried to venture out into Australia. It never worked.
Yeah.
because our coffee was just too good in comparison. to what they
Starbucks
were
here is
dishing
more
out.
of like a novelty. You just go there. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, Starbucks.
Yeah, but I think
just
it's
for its
like an
name.
on the go
An on the
thing,
go thing,
and
yeah.
like we're on the go in Australia, but we're quite happy to wait 5 minutes for
something good.
a coffee. Like McDonald's do a fuck ton of coffee here.
Yeah.
Like they probably the big
Huge.
commercial people go in their car and pick one up on the go, but anyone that's quite happy to walk around is quite happy to forego a Starbucks for something just from the average Joe.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's the love.
Yeah. We do put a little bit of extra love in our coffees.
And
Well,
we're
I
very
try to.
particular because in terms of the way we froth our milk, it's got to be a certain texture.
Yeah.
It's got to be creamy and soft and nice.
Here we go.
The shot has to be very.
Time on the
Yeah,
grounds,
time.
like how
Yeah,
long you
yeah,
have to do the
definitely.
grounds
Correct.
for to get it.
Correct. 30
right.
seconds. If it's a little bit less than 30 seconds, it becomes a bit sweeter. If it's a little bit more than 30 seconds, it's actually a little bit bitter.
That's it.
For
Latte art.
Latte
There's a
art as
lot
well.
that goes into making just
A lot of love. Yeah.
six. It's probably like a $10 coffee now, but there's a
It's
lot
up
of
there.
love
It is
that
getting
goes into
expensive
a
as well.
$10
you
coffee.
order alternative milk,
Correct. Yes.
which I think, I don't know.
Yeah. And with that, I think people do take for granted the coffee scene over here because people are just outrageous sometimes with what they order as well.
Definitely.
It's just crazy stuff. Like we did talk about, again, in episode 4, how people were with their coffees. They wanted like a certain temperature. And then they have other weird things with like alternate milks. And then they want it done a certain way. They want like half water, half milk, or people just getting weird.
Yeah, we had someone during the week that was like, one of the girls at work was like, Craig, this person wants their coffee really super creamy. What do I do?
Yes. Yeah.
And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, yep. She said it has to be super creamy. And I was like, you kind of got to like froth it perfectly, essentially, is what she's saying. Like she doesn't want a lot of bubbles, doesn't have a lot of that. It's got to be just silky. That's
Pure
what
silk.
she wants.
That was the
Silk.
word I was looking for. Silky.
Silky.
Probably not soft. But sounds a bit off.
I get what you mean by saying soft. I do get what you mean,
Yeah.
but like no, but silky
Silky
is
is a better word.
Silky is
Silky,
like,
yeah.
when she says creamy, that's what I was like, that's what she wants. She wants like a real creamy kind of style. But then there's
Yeah.
other people that want their coffee really hot, which means it's slightly more burnt.
Correct.
Do you guys ever get anyone who comes in and asks for like a specific temperature? I've had someone be like
Yeah,
72
yeah.
degrees. I'm just like, whoa.
72. I've said that 75 was one. They're like, can I have my coffee 75 degrees?
I ignore all those people.
It's like,
Yeah. I don't go to the effort of making sure it's at that
No.
temperature.
You're not paying
In and
enough
around the
for
mark,
coffee. You're not
maybe.
paying enough
Yeah.
for me to go in and get a thermometer and check it every 5 minutes for
Correct. Because I like from what I remember from learning how to make barista coffees, I think it's meant to be like 60 degrees.
you.
And if you go around 75, then you're starting to burn it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And yeah, the milk, from what I remember, like I try and make my milk look like the texture and the glistening of like the gloss of wet paint.
Yes, that's right.
I think that's like the
Exactly.
ideal. Like the
And
ideal.
how important
range.
it is once you finish frothing the milk to stir it.
Yeah. Otherwise, it starts separating.
Yeah, you got to keep
Um,
them combined.
Correct. We sound like barista nerds at the moment, but I think
It's
that's
okay.
just,
It's all
yeah.
part of the industry.
that's the standards I think they have here in
Well, I
Australia.
think just because, once you've had enough coffees, you know the difference between, and someone who drinks a lot of coffee, there's good coffee
yeah.
and there's shit coffee. Like, I'll get a coffee and if it's crap, I'll just put it in the bin. Like,
Yeah.
I just won't, at this point in time, maybe that's snobbish.
What's the cutoff though? Like, do you have to pay a certain price that?
No, I don't
maybe?
even care about the price to
Oh,
pay
really?
for coffee if it's good coffee. But like, sometimes I'll like put my hand up and be like, I've got a Macca's coffee, and been like, nah, I'm drinking like 10% of this, and I just like, nah, I just cannot do a Macca's coffee today, which it's not always bad coffee, but some days it's not great coffee either.
Yeah.
Because they're just mass producing. They're not,
Correct.
as you say, putting the love
Do you
into
reckon they
their
have like one of
coffee.
those button machines?
They do. They
Yeah,
do.
they
When
do.
you go to drive-through at Macca's, it's like a big industrial machine.
Ah.
And yes, they have all the milks and stuff there, and someone's meant to be frothing it up. But they do the classic. They pour the milk in, they put it under the wand, and you just leave it there.
Yeah,
bad.
it's about speed, not
Yeah.
quality. So quantity over quality, which is
Yeah.
fine as a business model. And
I
some
think
people,
that's McDonald's in a
some
nutshell.
people
Correct.
swear by McDonald's coffee. They won't drink anything else but McDonald's coffee. So like it's each to their own.
There's a heap of people that go through the drive-through.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like
Each
they
and every
people
day.
that do it every day. Like I used to work in a job where the person I worked with, she would ring me up every morning and she would come in with a Macca's coffee religiously 5 days a week. So I reckon over the course of the year we've had 300 Macca's coffees. By the end of it, I never wanted to see a Macca's coffee again. Some of them were gross, but some of them are really nice too. So
And
it
depends
changes,
on the barista. 'Cause the barista
but
changes
she
as
swore
well.
by it every morning, without fail, would get a large McDonald's coffee. Look,
Each to their own.
each their own
Each to their own.
in that scenario.
Yeah.
Coffee is an acquired taste, and I remember being in Melbourne. I can't remember how many years ago this was. I don't know, let's say 10 years ago. And you guys still walking around in diapers, and that's a lie. They're not that young, everyone.
Sure, it wasn't in my dad's nutsack.
Sure.
We're going back.
10
We're going
years
way
ago,
back.
wow.
We're going way back.
10 years ago, you are a young man. And there was like a big cold drip coffee
Yeah.
phase that came in, and everyone was drinking cold drip coffee, which is
Like cold brew.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like slow, it slowly like goes through the process and slowly comes out in like a really cold drip, and it changes the whole flavor profile of it.
Okay.
And this was like a big thing in Melbourne at the time, and they had like all these cafes and there was all these like setups and stuff for it, and it was like a real big thing, which was leading me to this matcha
Yes. I like.
phase.
I was
that
thinking the
we're
exact
in,
same
and
thing.
I can't get around it. Like
I
I
can't
understand it
either.
has health benefits
Yeah.
and shit like that, but it is gross.
I think matcha again is one that is either love it or you hate it.
It is, and it
There's
is
no
like the
in-between.
biggest thing. Like one person did it, and then
Everyone's
everyone
doing
did
matcha
it. Like,
now.
And there's quite a shortage on it, isn't there?
yeah, it is. There is
Yeah.
a massive shortage. It's
Yeah.
not as easy to get as like coffee and stuff like that. And because it became so popular so quick, everyone was like, "Oh my god, I want matcha," and everyone started putting it on their menu. And then they were like,
Yeah.
"Crap, we cannot get enough of
Enough
this."
of matcha, and people are loving it. It's a very
It's an acquired taste.
acquired taste. It's like an artsy drink. That's what I like to say.
It's alternative.
Alternative.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's
it's
like-
green. Why I want my coffee green? I'm
people
sorry.
like
There's
it like
some
that.
things in life I need to enjoy.
Well, there's I know a few businesses personally that mix it with other syrups and things.
Strawberry
strawberry,
matcha.
coconut.
Yeah.
People have it with coffee still.
Correct.
Um,
Oh, like coffee and matcha.
Yeah.
Oh. I thought, does matcha have its own caffeine?
I think it's alternative like chai, is it not?
Like it would
Because
be.
chai has its own caffeine, like tea. Like
yeah,
tea
but
has
it's
caffeine.
low grade.
Like low grade, not coffee,
yeah.
but it still has like
Correct.
its own.
But
I'm not too sure. I'm not a
know
big
for
matcha
sure.
guy.
But I know people are all switching out there for coffee for the
Yeah.
matcha because it obviously has better health benefits than coffee.
Correct. And then there's also a certain way you have to prepare it, and if you don't prepare it a certain way, people will have your head.
Yeah, well, that's
You
fair.
have to like whisk it and stuff. But like I've worked in cafes where we'll prepare the matcha like you prepare a hot chocolate, and I know for a fact that's not the way you do
No.
it. Like you just put it in and you steam it with the milk. It's like,
Yeah,
nah,
that's not the way.
I don't think you're meant to do it
No,
that
not
way.
at all. Well, you see a lot of the way certain cafes prepare chai as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's very like a lot of the time they'll sit it in a sieve, a lot of the
Yeah.
spices and everything, and then you pour the milk kind of over the top to let it.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't have the chai powder. You actually have like a proper chai.
exactly.
Okay, there you go. Matcha contains 60 to 75 milligrams per serving. Green tea is 24 to 45 milligrams.
Oh, so it's more than tea.
And a standard cup of coffee is 95 to 140.
Okay.
So it sits in the middle.
Between tea and coffee.
Yeah, and it
Right.
provides a calm alertness, apparently, sustained energy rather than jittery sudden boost and crash.
That sounds like weed.
So, like, I miss that part.
I was just like, that just sounds like weed.
Look, coffee is for a quick
grass.
hit.
It's
a
grass.
quick hit.
It's green.
Yeah, that's why you have multiple coffees for the quick hit.
Bit of chlorophyll. Bit of.
Oh God.
Whoops.
Wow. Anyway, there is a that does have coffee or caffeine in it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Herbal tea extract. So it's fair that we talk about it without knowing the facts.
Yeah.
It's important to know the facts.
Yeah.
Like just
let's
because
know
we
the
don't like
facts.
the taste.
Yes.
We're just
That's
bagging
true.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, like people will love it, and if you love it, like there's no hate against you guys. Yeah.
I just never got around it personally.
Fair. What has been your weirdest customer experiences when you work behind the coffee machine, or like people asking you weird orders, or just weird requests? If you can think of some, because I know there's heaps. I know like we've made a million coffees, I reckon, between the three of us. In our
I
lifetime.
had someone ask if they could have all of our tea bags in the one cup with water.
All of your tea bags.
Yeah. So
Oh,
all
so
the
like-
different varieties.
Oh,
English breakfast, Earl Grey,
So I had an English
chamomile,
breakfast, Earl Grey,
peppermint. Yeah.
chamomile, peppermint.
That's criminal.
That's
all in
absolutely
one.
disgusting.
And I was like, have you had this before? They're like, yeah, I have it all the time. And I was like, I don't believe you.
It sounds like
But
you gave it to them.
I made them pay more
Good.
because they paid like $10 for this coffee.
Yeah.
But they were quite happy to pay for it. They just wanted one of each tea bag in their hot water.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is not going to taste good at all. But
Yeah.
that was a weird request from someone. I don't know if they were taking the piss or not, but putting that in weird requests.
What?
That is
That's
It's like
That's
it's
beyond
like,
normal.
It's like if someone asked for like a chai latte mixed with hot chocolate. Mixed
Yeah.
with matcha. Like there's like in that kind of realm. Like
Yeah,
mixing
like
all
it
the
is.
powders.
It's a strange combination of
Yeah.
flavors that will not go together.
Yeah.
But they have a very advanced taste profile, clearly far beyond my level.
I
Yeah.
never understand when people ask for lukewarm coffee.
Yes.
I don't think there's anything worse than asking or than
Yeah.
drinking a lukewarm beverage in general.
I think for people, so that's more rare than like the people asking for extra hot, and we'll get to those people. But for the lukewarm, it's like I think they just want to have the coffee straight away. You know how when it's hot, you can't have a proper gulp straight away. You
Like
have to,
I won't heat
sip
it super hot if I'm in a rush.
Yeah, you need it. Like
yeah, but I think you need it a little bit more.
But if I'm enjoying it,
sometimes request
if
it.
I'm
Yeah.
enjoying it properly, it's got
Yeah.
to be hot.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Correct. But like, yeah, lukewarm's like, oh, so you just don't want the milk being done proper. And then again, we can't do our jobs properly because we can't make the milk,
Yeah,
again, like
that's
silky,
right.
silky smooth.
I just had a random thought. It's not a random thought, but it's on brand.
Yeah.
Then you get a short black coffee, and you get a long black coffee.
Yeah.
Have you heard of a medium black coffee?
Yes, I have because I make it.
You
I
make
haven't
it.
heard of that.
I
one
make
before.
medium black.
No, is there such a thing as medium black?
Was that a shot and a half?
Oh,
No, medium black is for when I've made it for people. Medium black is just a long black, which is half water.
Oh, okay.
so
Yeah.
instead of being and it's
Instead
not a
of a
short
full
black
cup.
like
Can I
an
ask just a long black
espresso.
with less water?
That's basically what they're asking for. But it's like medium black.
People just like to create their own names for their
That's what
drink.
I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like,
It's
I don't think it's a thing, but medium
think-
black is a terminology that's come across my desk.
Yeah,
And
medium
I'm
black.
like, there's no medium black. We don't fucking have a medium black cup. We don't have a. We have a short cup. We have a large cup. There's no medium. It's not a
Right.
thing.
It's just people they have their own. A lot of people have this their own orders, and it's all like it's good if you're in your own house and you can make it yourself. But when you come outside and you still demand that same like order, I had to order what it was just like, can I have a latte, half half a shot? Can I have half water, half milk? Can I have 2.5 sugars in it? And I like it with whatever alternate milk they want. To me, that's a weird order. Like 2.5 sugars, half a shot. You don't want a lot of coffee. That's understand.
That's
half
the
water, half
particular
milk.
idea we're talking about with Australians.
Yeah.
It's their coffee culture.
It's just like they really want like a niche like experience
Yeah,
for some of these
definitely.
people.
Definitely. I think the same goes for food as well. Like
Yeah.
food over here, in comparison to a lot of other places in the world, we're very
Very picky.
very picky.
Very picky
But
on
our
what
quality
they
is
want.
extremely good too.
Yeah.
So
But like with the coffees, you can also tell if someone's worked as a barista and someone who hasn't. The people who haven't worked as baristas, they're the ones who have the weird orders, I reckon.
Yeah,
like because they don't know the pain. The pain
I just
of
keep it
making
simple.
their coffee. Yeah, just keep it simple.
Cappuccino,
Yeah,
ice on black. It's all
yeah, and that's all you need.
switch between.
Yeah, or like what we like to call it, hot picks.
Hot picks are very popular in
Hot
our
picks.
workplace.
Hot piccolos for the viewers at home.
Yeah, we make many of them because we don't like wasting coffee. Is actually the original idea behind it, because coffee comes out, it's like 2 spouts on it. So on the other spout, we would just throw a little piccolo glass under there, and then after you do a dozen coffees, you got a dozen piccolos just sitting there ready to go, and then everyone just decided that we like piccolos, so everyone just downs a quick
We
piccolo.
call them hot picks.
Yeah,
I'll give a shout out to Miss Georgia Sutton. I feel like that.
she
Started with
started
her?
the piccolo trend.
Yeah,
I
hot
never even
picks.
heard of it before, really.
And during the summer when it's very hot, maybe some ice picks as well.
Ice picks, yeah.
Ice picks.
Yeah, there is an art form to it for those that,
Correct. Yeah.
but they get us through the nights and the days.
But at that point, with the hot picks and ice picks, I don't think it's the coffee is not, you're not having it for the coffee. It's just for the necessity of.
It's
Caffeine.
for a
Caffeine.
effect and a social thing. I think
Yeah.
it became more a social thing.
Social
Like
as well.
4 people would rock up in the bar and we'd be like, hot picks.
Yeah.
And then
hot picks, hot
we'd
picks,
all
hot
just...
picks.
You do enjoy
cheers.
it though?
Huh?
Do you enjoy it? The
Yeah, I
actual
do.
coffee?
I do. As a coffee shot.
Because
Like,
you're a big man on the lactose free. Do you go
I-
to lactose free when you're having a piccolo?
no, I'm not as fussed in that. Like lactose free, I'm not lactose free. It just is better for
It's better for you. Yeah.
Like your body processes it better.
Yeah. That's true.
You don't need to do lactose free. I mean, there are some people that are lactose free in their bodies, but it just processes it just goes through your body better.
Yeah.
Than like full cream milk. It's just, but again, for that creaminess and taste and other things, like it's an acquired taste. Lactose free milk. To me, it all tastes the same at this point in time.
It's just for the coffee.
Just here for the coffee. But some people are really strong with the taste of these alternative milks.
Yeah.
And they're like, I cannot do it. Like someone's like lactose free and they'll just pour it out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa, I did not realize it was that offensive to you. But
No, some people take it seriously.
some people are like
Yeah.
that. I like full cream and that's okay
Yeah.
too.
The more serious coffee drinkers are the ones who want it extra hot. And my theory is, from over the years of asking for extra hot coffees, you are literally burning your mouth. You're burning your mouth to the point where you can't taste it anymore. So you need to have it hotter and hotter to have that same effect. And that is one of the worst things as a barista.
It's just the sensation at that point, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like making an extra hot coffee. You're burning the milk. And you can't pour it properly. It looks terrible. But that's what they wanted. So you just got to
I
give
think
it
a
to
lot of
them.
the people that tend to order that expect it though. You know,
Yeah.
they don't really go for presentation. They often just go
Yeah,
for
that's true.
I'd say flavor, but it's not even flavor. It's just
Yeah.
temperature.
It's temperature at that point.
It's just feeling.
But you have the odd person be like, oh, this coffee, like, I don't like it. I'm like, but do you want it extra hot? We're like, it doesn't taste good. Like, well, you can't tell this to
You
them. It's just
requested
like,
it,
well,
yeah.
well, it's because it's extra hot.
That's right.
And you just got to, again, just like, do
Exactly.
you want me to remake it for you? Like, yeah, I'll remake it for you.
Yeah. Even people with, really going down the loophole of coffee today. But I think it's good. It's a good topic of
Yeah, it's
conversation. Long blacks.
Long black.
If you're not getting the proper crema and it kind of dissipates,
Yeah.
people will be like, no, I need a new one.
Yeah.
So you've got to get it quickly to their table, otherwise it'll be just
Yeah. And again, it's just when you never worked as a barista, it's like, if we could, we will literally pour it straight from the machine and give it straight to you.
Yeah.
So you have like the beautiful crema on top. We have to walk it over to
Exactly.
you. And if you're sitting on the other side of like the cafe, it's going to take some
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
Yeah. Being a porter, I had someone complain about the coffees I had to take up to a room. And I'm like, firstly, sorry.
In
but-
regard to what the temperature they were, or
Yeah, temperature.
Ah.
It's like, I'm so sorry. Like, I can understand like why you're frustrated, but you also have to understand that I'm making the coffee down in the cafe and then I have to walk all the way up to your room. So it's not going to be piping hot.
yeah,
Did you offer them a thermostat just to check it? A thermometer?
I started to pull out my pants and said, if you need, I
Yeah.
can test the temperature of it.
Excellent.
But they said, no,
That's
no,
good
no.
service right there.
Yes, they said, no needed.
That's
And then
fair.
was
I
like,
mean, if
you know,
you're
fair
going to
enough.
complain about the
I
temperature
was ready.
and you have a thermometer on you, then
Correct.
test
All
it.
I would do if they started complaining, I'd be like, you got instant coffee in your room.
Yeah,
And you got a
that's true.
kettle.
That's true.
Enjoy.
That's true.
Oh, let's not go down
But
that
as a
path.
coffee lover,
Let's not go down that
instant
path.
coffee.
Oh, I don't
In
want to hear
Vietnam,
it.
in my little hotel.
I don't want to
Yeah.
hear it. This gross.
No. Their sachets are actually very nice. They're,
What brand was that?
I don't know, something Vietnamese. Had like a nice sports car on the front.
So Vietnamese
was.
Audi brand.
They
Vietnamese
had like a nice
Temu
sports
brand.
car. Had a dude on the front. Had a woman on the front.
Look, if it comes from Vietnam, it's probably okay.
It was
If
probably-
it's their own brand of coffee. Like, it's probably better than the Nescafe shit that you get.
I think it would be. It was
Yeah.
a bit sweeter though.
Nescafe, please sponsor us. But yes.
Yeah. George Clooney.
is
I'm torn on
he
that.
is he Nescafe
Is he
or
George-
Nespresso?
What?
George Clooney.
Uh,
Is it
he's
Nespresso?
like espresso.
It's all under the same brand, isn't it?
No,
no idea.
It's from, like, there's a whole bunch of different brands.
Is it Nespresso?
It
There's
might be.
Nespresso out there as
Nespresso.
part of like
Yeah.
they do a brand Nespresso, and then DeLonghi and
Yeah.
Lavazza. There's so many different like big coffee, and there's probably
brands out
way
there.
more
Yeah.
out there that do it.
Yeah.
I know that when you go to like different sporting events and stuff like that, there's always different coffee makers that.
Yeah.
I remember going to Australian Open and they had Lavazza was their coffee, and I don't like Lavazza coffee.
No?
There was something about it I didn't, but I think that was like an Italian coffee
Yeah.
thing, but I didn't vibe that.
At the AO, Australian Open.
At the yeah.
I think that fits the crowd.
It probably does fit the
Yeah.
crowd, to be honest.
Yeah.
And look, there's plenty of other coffee around, but that was a big sponsor. But there are so many different sponsors and stuff around.
That's true. Yeah. Like back to instant coffee. Yes, if it's from Vietnam and it's like the locally sourced one, I'm guessing it'll actually be a lot better
I think, yeah,
than what we have.
in terms of flavour, for
Yeah.
sure.
I'm not sure. Does Australia, do we get our own coffee? Like, do we grow our own coffee? Or everything exported?
No, we don't. We import.
I think with
Yep.
this particular one I had, it had milk powder kind of
In it?
with it
In
as
a-
well. Yeah.
Oh, so just add water.
Yeah, that
And
was
it's
it.
good to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't mind
No.
it. Probably condensed sort of flavour, similar to what
Probably
you
like-
don't enjoy.
Yeah, but
True.
actually, I drink the flavoured. If I have a flavoured coffee, I'll drink like the Nescafe or I don't know what they are, a Nestle.
Mm.
I think do a coffee and like a caramel latte one.
Yeah,
like, that I
you
put-
gave me one of those before.
I gave you
That
one of them
wasn't
when
too
we were
bad.
away. That just sometimes it's too far to go to get a
Yeah.
coffee from an actual barista, and it's
From the Surf
nighttime.
Life Saving Club.
Yeah.
And it's nice time, and it's night time, and the Surf Night Saving Club at
Sometimes convenience is just...
was okay.
It just trumps it, yeah.
But sometimes it's too late at night to go run and get a coffee. So, and I'm not that snobbish that I'm always buying coffee out. I'm happy to make coffee at home.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But yes,
It is like one of the perks about working in hospitality if you're a coffee lover. It's just like
Usually
having
get them-
coffees.
Yeah.
There's normally a machine at the place you work.
I
You
know,
just,
but my coffee uptake has
increased.
tenfolded by working with a coffee machine.
Have you calculated the expense of
Look,
coffee?
I have had this
And how
conversation.
expensive it
I
would
have had
be.
this conversation before with someone on how much money on coffees I probably would have got from work.
Yeah.
Let's say if I was doing the math, let's say $20 a day, maybe.
Okay.
To 25 some shifts, maybe more.
Yeah. That's
Um,
about 4 or 5 coffees.
and let's say you're working 200 plus days a year, so
Yeah.
you're talking in like $4,000 worth of free coffees, like per year. I'd be
Nice.
drinking at work
Yeah.
if they actually had to calculate what everyone would be paying for a coffee.
Correct.
So yeah,
Damn.
I would
Yeah.
say like, yeah, that's a perk of the job.
Yeah. A
For
big perk
sure.
of the job. Yeah.
People are going to hear this and go, no, we're stripping people back of their
Do you have to cut it
coffee.
out?
You got to pay now.
Look, you asked the question.
Yeah.
I gave you the rough
We give you
answer.
the, we're not holding back. We're not
But
holding
I was
back.
talking to someone else at work who loves the hot picks, and he reckons he's like 8,000 a year.
Damn.
I reckon I know who you're talking about. He has 10.
Yeah, he's a porter.
Yeah.
In the morning,
He has like 10 a day.
and he reckons he's like about 8 to 10 grand a year he's had on coffees there.
That's a lot. That's
crazy.
a lot.
He's like, that's assuming, and we sell like coffees at like 650, I think, or so.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Going
yeah,
to continue
so
to go up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It will
like-
continue to go up as well.
That's crazy.
We start
so-
spending $12 for a piccolo one.
Oh.
Look,
when that
there's a
day
cut-off
comes, when that
point
day
at-
comes.
There's a cut-off point. I think it would just be like, instead of having like 4 coffees, it'd be like one coffee that's like a double, and you just have
Yeah.
to live with that.
Yeah.
It's just too expensive to live and have coffee that way.
Yeah.
Or you have to find other alternative ways.
Or you just get a machine at home and just make it yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which would be like, if you get like pre-ground coffee, you get a
Unfortunately,
grinder.
I'm at the point now where obviously we've worked in hospitality long enough. You get a taste for the real
The
coffee
real deal.
machines,
Yeah.
that you kind of get your own little one. You're like, just
Yeah.
doesn't quite hit.
Can you imagine at home with like a $5,000 like coffee machine?
I'm not gonna lie. I've looked on Facebook Marketplace for like a sick coffee machine.
Yeah.
thinking
You know,
like,
it's funny.
Yeah.
My brother and I were looking at doing like a coffee van.
Oh,
As
that'd
a
be
little
awesome.
side business.
oh,
That's awesome.
He just sent me this link. He was like, "Oh, what would you think about this?" The van was pretty expensive, so we'll have to look back at it. In
Yeah.
a little bit.
is this a more recent conversation?
Venture. Yeah, a few months ago. He sent it
Okay.
to me. So he was like, "Oh, what would you think about it?" I was like, "Oh, potentially."
There's always room for coffee vans
Yeah.
as long as you get yourself in the right spots and the
Definitely.
right venues.
Just
Like
drive
you
around,
can,
park it in the right
you can
spot, you're
make
good
your
to
money
go.
easily.
Yeah.
Like we just had Live Golf. If you parked it in a
Oh,
good
yeah.
spot, you would have made bank.
Gather
That's-
round.
Yeah,
That
gather
is
rounds
so
coming
true.
up.
Oh, speaking of which, gather round.
Yes.
South Australia zone.
Yeah.
Um,
We is it still going to be our own for the years to come, or is it just
It's
this
for
year?
the next 3 or 4 years.
if
I
it
think it's
continues
locked
to
in.
succeed, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it
Always
is
is.
still locked in for the time being. I
Yeah.
think the fact that it's really central is important to everyone who
Yeah.
comes.
Yeah. Adelaide have actually acquired a couple of good sporting
We just got the
Oh,
MotoGP.
MotoGP.
MotoGP as
I'm,
well.
It's exciting.
I'm excited
I'm gonna go to
about that. MotoGP is good.
That's actually
I
I
know
didn't
the
realize
F1
how
train
big
is the F1 train's taken off, but
yeah, MotoGP.
MotoGP is different beast again.
I didn't realize how big of a deal it actually was to get the MotoGP. I'm not a big like racing fan
Yeah,
in terms, but like from what I've heard, like everyone's just over the moon.
like they reckon like 700 million people watch MotoGP
Wow.
on like an average
Mm.
race.
Wow.
So that's a large
lot,
portion
yeah.
of the world. That's
This
like
is probably the only
1/15.
street circuit as well.
And this is
Yeah.
it is the
Yeah.
only street circuit because they have some weird safety,
Yeah.
real crazy safety measures that have to be in place.
course,
Like they
yeah.
were saying, like between the edge of the track and the fence, there has to be like 30 meters because
Wow.
you come off your bike
And you
at
just go flying.
350 kilometers an hour. You're flying.
Yeah.
So where, because I heard they propose using the old F1 track as the
It has, but it's got
Mm.
modifications on it.
okay.
Like there has to be pit lanes moved and things have moved around. So you because there's like a safety measurement thing that you have to. So they had to change the track a bit, put gravel traps in that are like thick and just anything to save. But the safety stuff is crazy. But that's another thing.
But it's good. It's needed.
altogether.
Probably
But
get some
yeah,
good
like
performances there as well. You'd imagine get some good artists
I
come
would
in.
imagine that usually on all our events we get good acts
Yeah.
in Adelaide. Like
someone.
we just had Live Golf.
T43
Yes.
live show.
Live podcast.
Well, I would have thought they'd be
Racing
looking
edition.
to us.
Yeah.
Peter Malinowskis be looking to
Yeah.
us to sponsor the.
We're waiting. We're actually
MotoGP.
waiting for the email. So
I
when it
would have
comes-
thought
when it
we
comes
got a
through.
banner and probably a corporate box there somewhere for
True. Yes.
us and
Speaking of which,
Patreon members.
not that
Yeah.
this even relates, but
Horrible segue. Speaking of which, on an unrelated topic, continue, Hudson.
down at the famous Adelaide pub, the Ramsgate, the other day,
Rami. Yeah.
and a man by the name of Schooner Scorer. I don't know if you've heard of him.
I heard about that.
He was
yes,
down there,
he was
so
there.
that was interesting. That was
Yeah.
very cool to see, actually. So he was down there he was trying the Australian lager, Cooper's.
Cooper's Pale.
So I think before that he was at the Cooper's Brewery and he tried the sparkling.
Okay.
He rated that about a 8.4 and then the Cooper's Lager about a 7.9.
Okay. He has high standards. This guy.
He does. I don't think what I've been told, he doesn't go over 9.
Okay.
So he's very particular. But
Fair enough.
either way, it was cool to see.
It
You know,
was,
He's
yeah.
got about 500,000 followers.
Yeah, he's
on-
big. He's
on-
big from the UK, isn't he?
From the UK, yeah.
Yeah.
He's had a lot of good guests in Australia as well, including
Yeah.
Bailey Smith and
Pat Cummins, Steve
Cummins,
Smith,
Steve
as
Smith,
well.
yeah.
Yeah.
so a bunch of good names.
That was
But
awesome.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
I just thought, shout that out.
No, look, I understand. From one content creator to another, like we understand this fame, and it's just like, you have to deal with it.
Trying to balance
sometimes.
work life.
I know, right? It's
Yeah.
it's tough. It's
Yeah.
tough, but. Craig's like, what?
All eyes on me.
I don't even know what to say.
What's
to
going on?
that.
No, look. We have big dreams and aspirations for the podcast, so maybe one day,
Definitely.
we'll get there.
Well, definitely. I think we have. Well, we've put out. Not that we should specify this on the recording, but we have definitely bigger plans to
Yeah.
where we want to venture.
Good to have some plans. So, So please stay tuned so you guys can see what we have up next. And hopefully you guys will like it. It'll be good.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah.
Podcast today.
It
A lot
is
of
good.
coffee
Are we
talk.
done?
Coffee talk.
Are we done?
Coffee talk. I reckon we can slowly wrap it up.
We can get
How
we
long
can get
has it
towards
been?
the end of
57 minutes.
the podcast.
Yeah.
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 Unless
Well,
there's other things you want to add in.
wanted to briefly mention the Fringe because it started.
Yes.
So it started as of this recording. It started on the Friday. Yeah.
It's Sunday now.
It's Sunday now. Yep. So that's a big thing in Adelaide as well. So if you haven't gone down, please make your way down to the Fringe and support again all the local artists that come, all the international artists that come, and also you'll have a lot of eateries and you can drink a lot as well. So it'll be
Yeah.
a good time.
A lot of very good
Responsibly.
venues.
Responsibly, yes. We all have a responsible service of alcohol training. So drink responsibly, please.
We'll be keeping an eye out.
Yes, the Table 40 podcast may not make an appearance down there. I don't know. We'll see.
make
I mean, we'll be
Yeah.
there.
A vlog?
Whether we'll,
Yeah, we could do a vlog.
we could do a little reel of us at
Yeah.
the Fringe for sure.
Maybe
I
a little
think-
bit of viral marketing going around. I don't know. We'll see
Yeah,
if we get to that stage.
Definitely.
we'll work on the idea behind that.
Yeah,
We had a few
but
banners and
yeah. So
posters to hand out.
keep your eyes out.
All
Keep your eyes
sorts.
peeled. Other than that, do you guys want to add anything else?
No, that's about it. So on
Yeah.
our next podcast, I'm confident we'll have a former bar manager who no longer works in hospitality, and he will be sharing some of his best content. from his
He will have some brilliant
years.
stories,
I
so
reckon
I'm very
he'll-
excited.
Confident that based on feedback, this person is he'll have content that people want to hear. So we'll tee that up
Stay
in the
tuned.
next one.
Keen for
Stay
that as well.
tuned.
Yeah,
I think that's
It's good to be back.
it is good to be back. It's good to be back in it. How many? This is what our sixth
This is 6.
episode. So
Yeah.
gone
I don't
strong.
know. Well, they say like successful podcasts, I think most only last till about 10. And once you get past the 10 mark, then you're on your way.
Okay.
If you pull out
All right.
before 10, then
All right.
that
All right. We're not
that's
pulling out.
probably it. You got to get past that hump.
Yeah.
We're pushing through the hump at the moment.
Yeah.
Hopefully with content that's good.
Yeah.
But
If you guys have any suggestions of what you would like us to do,
yeah,
or
what's
like
a topic
if you,
for the
if you
episode?
wanted to be more funny, if you wanted to be a bit more of like these casual conversations, like let us
Oh,
know.
funny, I love that.
Let us know, like because we will take on
More
your
funny, just it gets real dark.
Yeah, yeah.
But hey, that's good.
we have
content.
weird sense of humor as well. but if you like want more comedy, more like hospital stories and stuff like that, just let us know. We're always on the socials and we'll respond to you
More
guys.
dress up day.
Yeah, more dress up. Yeah, we'll organize a dress up day
You're
for
gonna put
the bar
another poll
manager.
up? You're gonna
Yeah,
put out a poll
we'll put a poll up for when the bar manager comes on. What we'd like to dress up as. Maybe what, suit and tie,
Oh, we could do
Or-
suit
Footy
and tie.
Guernseys.
footy Guernseys.
Oh, that is
yeah.
probably pretty close to that time of year.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do footy Guernseys.
Footy Guernseys, suit and tie. What else could we put up?
No,
Skins?
we'll think of something else.
Skins.
Skins,
It's straight undies. Onesies.
onesies. Yeah, we could do onesies.
I'll
well.
have to dig one out, but I think
Yeah.
I got one there somewhere.
Yeah.
All right,
All right,
we'll
we'll
put
put the
up
poll
a
up,
poll and
And
we'll
you
see
guys
where
let
we
us
go.
know.
Yeah, let's do it.
But yeah, Thank
Fantastic.
you guys for listening. Welcome back, Hudson.
Thank you,
Good to have you back.
From Vietnam.
Yeah,
I'm alive and in one piece.
he is. Yes, and he's all clean now.
Yes.
Sorry, Hudson.
Thank you for listening. Cheers.
Thank you guys. Thank you for coming to the
Hudson's like,
table.
I'm done.
See ya.
I'm not saying anymore.